Chat, it's your boy Max, man. We back with another video, back with another episode of React with Max. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video because we here to the state and we going nowhere. But today episode, we got motherfucking snake ass Koadk. They say Koadk dropped a hit, dropped 20,000 on Jackboy. I mean on Wizdawizard. Let's get to it, chat. We finna see what the fuck going on.
Man, what's up?
And this is paperwork. This ain't no word of mouth. They say this shit on paperwork. Let's see what's going on, chat.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this one, we're gonna be talking about some new paperwork that just came out alleging that Koadk Black dropped 20 bands to get Wizdawizard killed. Now,
is we finna have another another murder for hire case with these rappers? Is we finna get another one, chat? Koadk about to get indicted? What's going on? Why this shit on paperwork? You feel me? If it's on paperwork, that mean them people involved. If them people involved, that mean charges coming. No, wait, I'm jumping too fast. If them people involved, that mean pending investigation. Then if it's a pending investigation,
this video is going to be centered around this guy right here. This is Sigmund Brown, otherwise known as Liberia Sig. He's a rapper. And him and another rapper named HMT Trey have sent mad disses at Koadk. They've dissed Wiz, and then they all got indicted.
Police say a violent gang is now off the streets and behind bars. 5 men going before a judge Wednesday facing 33 counts. It closes 8 murders and 12 attempted murders in Broward County.
Hey, hold on, nigga got charged with 8 murders and 12 attempts, bro. Man.
It all began in January after the shooting death of 17-year-old Terrence Farrington at a Plantation Best Buy.
They was behind ring cameras. Terrence came out, Terrence fell and died right there.
4 people shot, including 2 customers. Police now say Sigmund Brown, Kavarius Johnson, and Gerard Charles are responsible for the teen's death. A fingerprint lifted at the scene led the Broward Sheriff's Office.
That's what I be saying, bro. Like, y'all niggas be grown as fuck. Like, bro, we be grown as fuck and niggas getting booked for killing a teenager. Like, bro, that's not even your smoke, gang. That ain't even your, you feel me? Nigga not going to war with you, little niggas. Y'all in the nigga age bracket, gang. I'm booked for killing a teenager, gang, and I'm damn near 30. That don't even make sense, bro. I'm going to war with you kids.
To one of the gang members. 10 months later, 8 arrested, firearms confiscated, along with stolen credit cards and ammunition. Trayvon Key and Kavarius John.
Got that head down. Pick your head up, bitch ass nigga. They got their head down in their mug shot, nigga. You already, that's a sign of defeat, nigga. You defeated like a motherfucker. Look at your eyes, bro. Like, you defeated, gang. Like, you defeated. You just tired.
This is the other main guy here. This is HMT Trey.
Yeah, that's Trey.
He's the main rapper along with Liberia Sig. And like y'all just saw, they were using big guns.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I read through the paperwork. When they killed the 17-year-old, they hit him with a 223, a 7.62, and a 9mm. And as y'all can see, they got switches on their Glocks, Dracos with drums, ARPs. Like, these boys are really sliding. And it's crazy because if you go on Reddit, they're down in this group. Like, this group was just claiming bodies that they weren't doing and they weren't sliding and they weren't.
The whole time the proof right there. That's why I don't be listening to Reddit, bro. Reddit ain't shit, gang. Like, y'all don't Reddit talk about these. They group ain't sliding. They group claiming bodies that they ain't do the whole time. All these guns right here on this picture, I bet is connected to the murders. I bet when they put them guns in that room, them crackers take that gun in that ballistic room and they fire that gun in that little shit, how they be testing the ballistic, and that shit come back the same pattern, gang. Like, what niggas talking about, man? A nigga claiming bodies, gang. Nigga ain't finna get hit for 8 murders and 12 attempts just for, hell nah, gang. You out there doing that, you heard me? You doing that. You ain't just, that ain't no, they ain't just slap all on some social media shit. Nah, them niggas out there, they putting that work in. That's all it is.
But the police,
why nigga don't listen to that internet
really
shit
out here whacking shit.
It's Johnson charged with the shooting death of rapper Wizdawizard, or Wisdom Johnson, back in September of 22.
All the time, I ain't mad at Trey though. Them niggas smacked Trey mama. They killed that boy old girl while she was at her shop. I think her hair shop or some shit. Get her hair done or some shit like that. They killed the old girl. He ain't had no choice but to turn up.
Johnson also accused in the shooting death of Antoine DeBar.
He was
shot at a laundromat in Pembroke Park back in April of 23.
They started just unloading. They just started firing.
Johnson also is accused of murdering Ronaldo Donner and Terry McKenzie, both shot and killed while driving on 95 in Fort Lauderdale, May of last year.
Second victim has a gunshot wound to the back of the head. 2 level 1 trauma on the brow area.
We have Sunrise Boulevard completely shut down westbound. They're walking the ramp, looking for evidence on this roadway right now.
Kavaris Johnson and Raha Roll facing yet another murder charge, this one a week after Terrence Harrington was killed, this time.
See what I'm saying? They weak. They doing weak. Them boys striking. They striking shit. They not letting their momentum die down. Them boys striking back to back to back. Week apart. Striking.
My boyfriend.
Johnny.
My boyfriend. It's over.
Them switches going off.
You hear it. You heard. You hear them switches going off.
Let me rewind that.
I think that's the jit. That's the jit trig. That's the jit trig that died coming from get some ice cream with his girlfriend. Like little goofy ass shit like that. Like, gang, I ain't doing that late night, gang. Like, what we doing? Like, shorty, it's a whole war going on, shorty. You talking about ice cream late night, like, shorty, I ain't doing that. Like, niggas don't be knowing how to speak up, gang. Niggas don't be telling their girls. You feel me? Like, there's a certain way you supposed to move, bro. I remember this, like.
I've been shot. Come on, my boyfriend.
Johnny Henderson shot and killed while driving in Miramar.
That's true. I remember when he died.
Those 5 in court yesterday. The other 3 will appear tomorrow. If convicted, they do face life in prison.
Yeah, you hear another one and a couple videos ago when I was talking about how these niggas don't be telling their old girls what's going on. Like, here another one got his old girl on the news. My son was this, my son was that. Good boy this, good boy that. But you go on dog, you go to Trig Instagram, fully ops, drop his game. Like, put your old girl on point, gang. You got your mama in the blind, bro. Don't know nothing about nothing, gang. Now you got on the news acting like you was just a saint. You ain't no fucking saint, dweeb.
Prison or the death penalty.
I'm not talking about a little play gang or a little rap clique where they're talking about bodies and not doing it. These young men are getting shit done. They're clearly dropping bodies back to back, hitting shit with machine guns. They're not fucking off. But the thing that's weird is, how does Koadk come into play? Because this same group has dissed Koadk in songs. So were they cool at one point? Did they fall out? We're gonna get into it. Now, like I said, this video is gonna revolve around Sigmund Brown, aka Liberia Sig. And this is just, again, gonna run through the 10-month investigation that began with a fingerprint and all of these shootings. Now, Brown is
a 10-month investigation. One fingerprint, gang. One fingerprint led them to 20 motherfuckers. 20 victims, not motherfuckers. Cause what they say, 8 dead, 12 shot. That's 20, right? I ain't tripping, right? 8 dead, 12 shot. 8 plus 2 is what? 10. Plus the 10. One fingerprint, chat.
Suspected leader of the Dania Hot Boys, otherwise known as Grand Mafia. So they're saying he's in charge of the entire group. And the main murder we're looking at is the first victim, Wisdom Williams, aka Wizdawizard. Now I have to obviously mute this, but this is the song Righteous Reapers with Koadk Black, Wizdawizard, Wham Spin the Band, and Psycho Bob. The original video was taken down for whatever reason, but
how the fuck is Koadk Dave involved with these niggas giving 20 bands? They locked up for killing. Just kill me though. Ali hooked me to the opposition. Oh.
here you can see
he ollie that man to the ops, gang.
All of them, right? Together, rapping. There's Psycho Bob. He's in the feds right now. Y'all know his mom got killed recently. A whole bunch of craziness has gone on. But Wiz and Koadk were very, very close at one point.
God, family business only, man. I'm still with the same niggas. Oh God, I'm still with the same niggas.
How you get Wiz to kick? I thought Lil Wiz still be kicking though, call that boy a wizard. What happened? It's like, what be happening, Koadk? I feel you, cause these niggas be hoes, gang. Like, niggas be doing whole ass shit, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, what happened to make you want to kill your mans, though?
That bitch, bro.
And I can show y'all countless videos
That's a
of
fact.
Wiz and Koadk
That's a
together.
fact.
But
only in 1 year, 2021. Every day together. They damn near stay together, bro.
Eventually it went bad. It went sour and it turned into this.
And Chopper 4 was over the scene of a death investigation in Hellendale Beach. Police say they got a call this morning about the body of a man found near an abandoned house on Northwest 6th Terrace and 10th Street. Investigators are trying to figure out what happened and have not released the victim's name. If you know anything about this case, call police.
So Wiz ends up dead. The internet goes crazy because there was rumors he was found with his head cut off, all type of shit, right? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the paperwork, and I'm not just gonna show y'all the paperwork. I'm gonna show y'all how to find the paperwork. And we're gonna read through it together because these are some serious allegations. I don't want you thinking I'm making this up. This is on the actual court site leading from a police investigation. So this is the Broward County Clerk of Court's website, and this right here is Sigmund Brown's case. Now I'm gonna skip through this to make sure I don't show any addresses or any information that could potentially F up the video. Now if we come down here to the filed defense motion to set bond, this is gonna explain that he had an Arthur hearing in which he's trying to bond out of jail, right? And it's going to go through the history. Brown is charged in a 33-count indictment with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 8 counts of attempted first-degree murder, 1 count of racketeering, 1 count of conspiracy to commit racketeering, 1 count of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, 3 counts of unlawful use of a two-way communication device, 1 count of shooting into an occupied dwelling, 1 count of conspiracy to commit murder in the first degree with a firearm. The murder, attempted murder, accessory after the fact, shooting into an occupied dwelling, racketeering, conspiracy to commit racketeering, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder counts allege a gang enhancement. Now this is the thing, when you add on a gang enhancement, the charge punishment automatically goes up. You know, how far up does it go? Let's read. The state has filed their notice of intent to seek the death penalty should the defendant be convicted on any of the first-degree murder counts. Now this is the same.
We know Broward would do that too. Broward would do that shit. Broward would sentence that man to death.
Same exact thing they attempted to do with YNW Melly. We're gonna use the gang narrative, the gang enhancement, and if we get the conviction, we want death as punishment. We want to sentence you to death. So this is a legend. If he gets found guilty of any murder, they want to put him to death. Now this is a largely circumstantial case built primarily on cell site location data and text messages between Mr. Brown, his co-defendants, and others. There is scant forensic evidence connecting Mr. Brown to the crimes he is accused of. Given the lack of compelling evidence required to hold a defendant without bond, a reasonable bond should be set on all counts, including those for which the maximum penalty is up to life or death. So they're saying there's not a lot of evidence in this case. It's mostly bullshit. His fingerprint was found in a rental. The rental was apparently used in the murder. Other than that, they don't really have too much evidence against him, but the police were able to put a lot of pieces together, right? Now we're just gonna jump right into the part that everybody wants to know about. We're not gonna go through every charge in this case. We're gonna get to Wiz, we're gonna get to Sig's connection to the murder, and we're gonna get to Kodak Black. Now count 17 Sig was charged with accessory after the fact with a gang enhancement, alleging he assisted Trayvon Key to avoid arrest after the murder of Wisdom Williams, aka Wizdawizard. This is a first-degree felony punishable by up to life. On the morning of September 17, 2021, the body of Wisdom Williams, aka Wizdawizard, was discovered in the front yard of a home in Hollandale Beach. Williams had been shot in the back and head multiple times.
I ain't gonna lie, his parents not with his name. Wisdom Williams. That's fire. That's a fire name.
Mr. Williams was a documented member of the Zone 10 gang and was being investigated by detectives of the BSO gang task force. Evidence suggests Williams was transported to the area in a gray Charger where his body was left in a yard in Hollandale. The gray Charger was later discovered to have been intentionally burned in a parking lot of a residential area in North.
They hit that boy in the head multiple times. Execution.
Lauderdale. The police investigators believe this arson occurred later in the morning of September 17th, 2021. Ring camera video collected from a neighbor showed both a gray and blue Charger parked next to one another in North Lauderdale. A male wearing a yellow jacket then got out of the blue Charger and entered the gray Charger for a moment, then got back into the blue Charger, which left the area. Very shortly thereafter, the gray Charger burst into flames. Evidence collected from the gray Charger confirmed DNA analysis to be Williams' blood. The blue Charger was traced to an individual named Fabian Chambers. Chambers and his girl.
Niggas burnt the car and that nigga DNA was still in the car game. How the fuck that worked?
Girlfriend Kristen Kunzler were interviewed by the police. They advised law enforcement that they rented the blue Charger to Martavis Cross and Devontae Cross between an unspecified date. They had been in contact with a request to rent the blue Charger between the dates that the murder would be committed. When shown the ring video of the arson, they identified Devontae Cross as the person who entered the gray Charger. This identification was based on Cross's gait, physical build, and the yellow jacket he was wearing. Now, Brown's phone, Liberia Sig, was in contact with Martavis Cross's phone between September 16th and 17th. These calls consisted of 9 answered calls during this period and 4 unanswered calls. On September 17th, early in the morning, Brown's phone sent a text message to Martavis Cross's phone with latitude and longitude coordinates. These coordinates show a location approximately a quarter of the mile from the arson. On September 17, 2021 in the afternoon, Brown's phone sent the text messages to Martavis Cross's phone and requested his address. Cross's phone then sent Brown's phone his address. On September 17, 2021 at 8:37 in the morning, James Samuel, a known associate of the Dania Hot Boys Grand Mafia Street Gang, sent an iMessage to Brown's phone with a picture of Wizdawizard's crime scene, including a body covered by a yellow tarp. The metadata from Samuel's phone showed the photo was taken near the crime scene. At 10:19 a.m. on September 17, 2021, Trayvon Key sent his location to Brown's phone via a pin drop. This location matched the location Brown's phone sent to Martavis Cross about 5 minutes later. On August 3rd, 2021, Liberia Sig's phone communicated with Denzel Sanon via Telegram, indicating Koadk Black had offered the Grand Mafia $20,000 for the murder of Wisdom Williams. Let me read this again. On August 3rd, 2021, Liberia Sig's phone communicated with Denzel Sanon via Telegram, indicating Koadk Black offered the Grand Mafia $20,000 for the murder of Wisdom Williams. Even if true, this is hardly evidence Brown was paid any money for assisting in the homicide or helping HMT Trey avoid arrest. Let me break this down. For one, for all you internet detectives, Koadk Black, yeah, they write fuck ups all the time on real paperwork. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean it's any less legit. We're literally on the website from the Broward County clerk. This is real paperwork, right? Now this says, even if true, this is hardly evidence Brown was paid any money for assisting in the homicide or helping Key avoid arrest. This is written by Liberia Sig's lawyer. This is basically his motion to get him bond. So he's saying, look, y'all found a text saying from this guy that, you know, Koadk was offering $20K to get this dude killed. But that doesn't mean my client was ever paid for the murder that happened or had any assist in the murder.
Yeah.
So he is not clearing Koadk Black's face. He's clearing his client, saying, look, he might have got offered money, but that doesn't mean he was ever paid. Well, this is where shit gets sticky. If they investigate Koadk, even if no money was paid, that's still a conspiracy to commit murder by offering to pay money for a body.
Facts.
This can get very fucking deep. Now, if we jump over to Reddit, I mean, this was posted on Reddit a day ago, and people are already making comments like, that's why that boy Yak's so booted right now. He know it might start crashing down. Basically referring to how much drugs he's on and, you know, kind of knowing in the back of your head everything could crumble at any moment. They're calling Yak a snake. They're saying we all know he did it though. Deep down we all did. They spelled Koadk wrong in the document. Is this real? This guy said that's because it isn't real. They're not supposed to misspell no words in paperwork. I guarantee you that this kid never been in trouble in his fucking life. Ever. And has no idea what he's talking about. They're calling Yak a hater, and they're saying Trap Lord Ross is about to have a field day with this situation. And I know he is, because he don't fuck off. But this is interesting because these are voice messages of Wizdawizard prior to his death, speaking on the fallout with Koadk.
I ain't gonna lie, Juice, bro. To be 100% real, you found. I don't like that shit either, bro. That nigga Koadk, I knew that nigga 10 years plus, fam. That's my brother, bro. But you know, certain niggas get around niggas and put shit in his ear and make bro feel different about a nigga. I can't change how bro feel about a nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Shit, I wish we could fix it, but you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I don't like that shit either, fam. Them niggas know me and Yak together, pressure. They know that, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to see that. Shit crazy.
So Wiz is basically saying he doesn't like the fact that him and Koadk fell out.
Them niggas fell out about nothing. Niggas all in his ear. He ain't had no reason to fall out with that man, bro.
And he believes Koadk was listening to people around him that divided them both. It's an unfortunate situation. But taking a look at this video, this is after Wiz was killed. And it would seem like Koadk is trolling his old friend's death.
Yeah, long live family, long live that boy. You hear me? Y'all talking about long live that nigga. Yeah, long live him.
And apparently the trolling didn't stop there because Koadk would continue to, you know, keep going. This is on September 21st. Wiz was killed on the 17th. Koadk Black is seemingly done throwing shade at Jackboy. On Tuesday, Koadk took to Twitter to reach out to the Sniper Gang signee shortly after reflecting on the death of longtime friend Wizdawizard. Wiz was found dead. Koadk said it's an effed up feeling when you can't even explain how you feel, and even when you do or try to, you get judged by your feelings. Long live Wizdawizard. He continued writing, then funerals turn to photo shoots, you can't even grieve in peace, before seemingly extending a peace offering to Jackboy, whom he has called out on social media several times in the past. Let's use this as a wake-up call, Jackboy. Shit gets real crazy real quick out here unexpectedly, and fuck this distance love. Come give me a hug. Now they're trying to say all this shit is trolling. He was trolling Wiz got killed. He's trolling Jackboy, who him and Jackboy are like sworn enemies. Jackboy literally just dropped Koadk's interrogation video. I mean, that's all gone back and forth. Jackboy got shot at one point, and you know, or they tried to shoot him and they shot someone that was associated with him. No ties to Koadk in that situation that anyone knows of, but they're saying that Koadk is just trolling at this point. And it would take another turn when Koadk's own cousin G1 the Dawn decided to make a video based on Koadk's tweets.
Tell y'all niggas something, man. Y'all new generation ass niggas, man. You cannot go around sacrificing your whole team. The next thing you know, when you lonely, you go around and Twitter about the shit like you going through postpartum depression, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Let's listen to that again.
Man, y'all new generation ass niggas, man. You cannot go around sacrificing your whole team. The next thing you know, when you lonely, you go around and Twitter about the shit like you going through postpartum depression, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
G1, Koadk's own cousin. Literally.
I'm at Fort Myers with G1. We selling white stuff. Ese que por la here every day. You gotta take a risk. Y'all don't know that yet.
Literally following the death of Wizdawizard is saying you can't go on Twitter acting like you're depressed after sacrificing your own team. Just that statement right there. He's saying you can't sacrifice your own team and then act depressed about it. You knew what you were signing up for. I'm gonna leave it at that, right? I'm not even gonna get into any conspiracy theories. I'm gonna just, you know, that's what Koadk's cousin said. But things would keep heating up as Koadk Black would diss Wham Spin the Band, who was cousins with Wizdawizard.
Every nigga out your clique dead, nigga. Fuck, boy. I ain't got no homeboys who dead, nigga. I don't never say long live or rest in peace, nothing. None of my homeboys ain't dead. The whole shit dead, boy. All niggas.
You been a millionaire for more than 6 years. On wheels, you ain't do more spending than me. Rich ass fuck, nigga. Stop flagging. You ain't no killer, homie. You a bitch. What the fuck?
Now Koadk and Wham would have this back and forth, and obviously Wham felt some type of way that his own cousin was killed, and just recently this happened.
Crime alert today as police now searching for the shooter who gunned down a man in Hallandale Beach, and we've learned that victim was a local rapper. Local 10's Rashlo has the latest now from that.
We saw Hallandale Beach police out here throughout the day investigating, trying to solve this case where a young man, 25 years old, had his life taken. According to witnesses, he was a rapper. We did look into his history. He has been arrested in the past. The police say this is very much an ongoing investigation.
Hallandale Beach police still on the scene Friday morning, searching for clues, going door to door, trying to solve a murder. Bullets flying Thursday night, and this guy says bullets hit his house.
So last night, anoche, you hear, right? Bullet holes. You live here. Boom, boom, boom.
He says, I took off and I hid in the bathroom because I heard way too many shots fired. It all happened on the 500 block of Northwest 6th Avenue. 25-year-old Brandon Whamley was transported to a nearby hospital. He passed away.
A lot of bullets, mucho.
Mucho balazo, mucho, se escuchó mucho rafagazo.
Witnesses say the victim is a rapper known as Wham Spin the Bin. We also checked, and it appears he does have a criminal history in Broward County with charges of cannabis possession, stalking, writing a threat to kill. Hallandale Beach police say this was an isolated incident and that the victim and suspect were acquainted, but they all...
So Wham just got killed back in August. They're saying he knows the killer knows him. Literally, if you go back and watch that music video that we played in the beginning, Righteous Reapers, you got Koadk Black, Psycho Bob's in the feds, Wiz is dead, Wham's dead. I feel like this paperwork is gonna ignite a lot of things in Broward County because people are getting confirmation on what they already assumed, but at the same time, it just makes you think, could another indictment be coming?
He did that shit. I know that nigga. Whatever they say he did that shit. He guilty as fuck. He did that shit.
And this time, could it be targeted at Koadk Black? But hey, it's 1090J. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments.
I'm sick though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Time will always reveal itself. Time gonna reveal itself. That's one thing about life. Time gonna reveal itself. We gonna see. We gonna see yet. They coming.